Well, it's a very good morning to everyone watching the live coverage this morning from round 9 of the MGJ Circuit Rally Championship. You can see action has taken centre stage already here on stages 1 and 2. Paul Murrow and Craig Simkiss there having a little moment on the hairpin on the off-field, on the infield section, sorry, up, just before the jumps. It's going to be a busy day again for the special stage team here at Anglesey Circuit. The weather is being kind today after yesterday's awful conditions down in mid Wales. At least the weather gods are with us today, for now at least. We will bring you all the action from this morning's stages, and also again this afternoon we'll be live throughout the afternoon to round out the finale of the 2024 MGJ Circuit Rally Championship. One that's been won before this around by Michael Igoe and Will Atkins in the Citroën C3 Rally 2. They've had a fantastic season this year. And rounding out the championship with a win, no doubt, this weekend is on their mind. So we will bring you as much information as we can as the day unfolds. If you would like to know what is going on with regards to timings and who's doing what where, head to rallies.info. That's the place to be for all the information regarding the results. So if you've got anyone out there driving today or competing today and you want to know what is going on in terms of classes or overall positionings, rallies.info is the place to be. Nice to see people tuning in as well this morning, Sunday morning. Getting up nice and early to join us in the sunshine here at Anglesey. We will be catching up with the drivers and co-drivers after stage 2 today. We'll have a look at what's going on the stages, and you can see the camera work being done out there by Luke and Jamie today. We will, like I say, we'll catch up with the guys and girls as they come to the end of the second stage. So 3 stages to bring you this morning. And then a short break for... Oh, a big moment for the Skoda. Taking the tyres, car number 8. Let me just quickly get my... I haven't even loaded the entry list up. Mark Jasper, Dom Wyatt. Lucky to get away with that as well as they did, to be fair. That could have been really nasty, actually. So, just, yeah, clipping the tyres on the way out of the gravel section up at the top of the circuit there. Lucky to get away with that one. As well, like I say, get away with it. I'm lucky to get away with it as well as they have done. It's become a chicane now for the following cars. Marshall's rushing to get those tyres put back and out of the way. We saw Peter Elkins and Andrew Joel weaving their way through. Mark seems to be doing all right with that, though. So he's getting away with the car. Seems to be handling okay at the minute. Might be some damage to the steering, but certainly not anything like it could have been. It's a bodywork lying around anywhere anyway. So already drama on the first stage. Billy Grew in the Mitsubishi. Just trying to pick his way through the stage. That hairpin you can see we're filming at is it's a tricky one today. It hasn't had the same sort of treatment as normal to the surface, so it's quite rough out there as well. It needs to be taken with care this morning. As I look out of the production van, we can see car number 1 has arrived at the stop line. Michael Igoe, Will Atkins. I'll see if I get a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up from the boys. That's good to know. So, current champions for 2024 making it safely through the stage. Like I say, we will catch up with these guys after stage 2, but we'll let them bed in first. Give them a little bit of time to get a story together so they can be quizzed when they get to us second time round. Can I, just out of curiosity, Producer Wayne, can I walk over to the cars here or not? How far will this microphone go if I go and have a quick chat with car number 8? Yeah? Okay, let's see if we... While we've got these cars coming through, Sam, come and grab the camera. We'll catch everyone after stage 2, but I just want to have a quick catch up with car number 8 as he comes through shortly. So we've seen some dramas. Willow in car 3. This stunning Escort is making his way out to the stage. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can have a little word with Mark Jasper. So while you're enjoying the streams coming in from the cameras out on stage, I'll dive in and see if we can have a little chat with Mark. So 80 cars here this weekend. It's a bumper field for the final round, which is great to see. A good variety, a good mix of cars as well. Something different I saw in the service park this morning was a Toyota MR2. I've not seen one of them out competing before. That's going to look good to see. Through in the Skoda. Bit of a gap in proceedings, but barnacle goose flying over. So car 9 is here, not the car we were expecting. But, we'll catch up. We'll catch up with these guys after. Just gonna have a little look up the road and see if we can see anyone coming. No, the Skoda isn't there. So it looks like Mark Jasper may have pulled over and retired from the event already. No sign of Mark coming towards us at the minute anyway. So no chance to chat to Mark and see if there's any damage caused or any high temperatures. Maybe that's the case already. Maybe there's been damage to the engine or indeed the radiator at least. So no sign of Mark Jasper and Don Wyatt at the minute through the finish line anyway. Time starting to come through now. Michael Igoe and Will Atkins setting the fastest time of the day so far. Obviously only a few cars through at the minute. But to 6:01 from Michael. Malcolm Tarr-Jones, car 5, setting a great time of 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Thomas Cooper in car number 4, 6:10. Will Owen, 6:19. James Garner and Kieran Hankins setting identical times of 6:23. Paul Morrow, we saw, had a stall, spin and a stall, costing them some time with a 6:28. So an action-packed and fraught morning already. We're only 10 minutes in. It's all going off here at Anglesey. In the dry as well. It's normally the bad conditions that catch people out, but today, final round of the season. A little bit of extra commitment maybe from some of these guys. Richard Brooks, another commenting about the weather. Yep, sunny in Portmadoc down the road as well, which is great to see. It's not there's not many places that can beat Anglesey Circuit on a day like today. Still chilly. Could do with someone turning the heating on out there if possible, but yeah, at least we're blessed with some sunshine after yesterday. So big shout out to Jonathan Souter, John Griffiths tuning in. I wonder why John Griffiths is tuning in. I wonder. Maybe we have a guest presenter with us later that John's looking forward to seeing. More to come on that one as and when we find out exactly where our guest pundit is. Steve Merry's watching as well. Thanks, Steve. Cheers for joining in. Mark Kelly, Paul Morris, Philip Jason Roberts as well, and Jason Stone watching in North Carolina. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. This is the final round of the MGJ Engineering Circuit Rally Championship. It's been a fantastic season this year, I think you'll agree. Circuit rallying is it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it brings a whole new dynamic to the sport. It allows a lot more people into the sport. It gives people a great opportunity to get out on the stages and to compete as well. So I think it's a fantastic initiative and one that I totally support. So another little look to see who we have out there on the stage at the minute. Peter Taylor, Charlotte Wainwright making the jump in the Mazda. Championship supporters for a number of years now. Always good to see the little Mazdas out. Good fun cars to drive they are as well, especially today. Nice dry circuit. Be good in that car. Chris McCallum, Stephen Clark making their way through the finish line. Catch up with those guys shortly. Car 22 then. Michael Bowl and Izzy Lawrence just running slightly wide on the hairpin before the jump. Spinning the wheels up on the grass. You don't want to be on that grass today, I can tell you that. As soon as you get onto that grass, you will be you'll be struggling for grip then. Car 23, the lovely looking Mark II Astra of Neil Jones and Alan Thomas. A couple of 205s on the circuit as well at the minute. Always good to see the 205s out. Mark and Joe Young, in their example, heading off into the distance. Lauren Groves and Dylan Thomas in that C2. Steady approach around the hairpin, and that's the way to do it today. That hairpin is very, very rough. I drove the circuit earlier, and yeah, there's some real tyre wreckers in that section there, so caution around that little area is the best way to do it. Makes her way down the hillside and then round the hairpin and over the jump. Lovely looking Evo arrives at the finish line here. That's Mark and Adam Blenkinsop. Tidy looking car, that. You can probably just about make out actually the camera one. You can see the moisture still in the camera from yesterday's conditions. Don't worry, that will soon warm up and disappear. Let's have a little look at what's happening on the live stream then. Dan Elmore missed the first few minutes. Were Mark Jesper and Don out in the Metro? No, they weren't actually. They were out in the Skoda, and unfortunately had an issue on stage one where they clipped some tyres, a stack of tyres, sent the car up onto two wheels, and ripped some of the bodywork off the car. They haven't made it out of the stage as of yet, and they certainly should have been here sort of 5 minutes or so ago now, and I can only assume they've pulled over somewhere around the circuit to save any more damage to the car. I can imagine it's probably punctured a radiator or ripped off a hose or something like that. So unfortunately the Fabia is stricken somewhere out on the circuit at the minute. As we find more information on that one, I will I'll let you know, Dan. But yeah, at the minute we're waiting still here at the finish line for the Skoda to get through. Yeah, John, sorry I didn't see your comment underneath then, John. John Stone mentioning about Mark Jesper. No, it doesn't look like he has, I'm afraid. Real shame clipping the tyres, as you probably just heard me say. Sent the car up onto two wheels and, yeah, it took some bodywork off the car as well. So, like I just said, I think it's probably radiator or hose or something like that. Loss of water in the engine is probably... Oh, okay. All right, puncture as well we're seeing there from somebody, so thank you very much for that. I haven't seen that on the camera. So lots more people tuning in. Tam's watching again. Thank you, Tam. Stephen Hughes watching from Macclesfield. Been down there many times. Thank you, Stephen. Brian's watching 3 weekends in a row now in North Yorkshire. The sun's out. That doesn't happen very often. Make the most of that, Brian. Thank you very much for tuning in. Chris Coombs has commented about the puncher, so yeah, thank you for that, Chris. It's one of the regulations regarding punches on race circuits, if that is the case, and that may well be the case. It might have been resulted from the accident or the issue we had with the tyres. Once you have a puncture on a circuit, as many of you will know, you can't drive your car on the circuit for potentially damaging the surface. So you have to pull straight over, unfortunately, and either change the tyre or wait for recovery, which is a real shame. It's not something you tend to see on circuit rallies too many times, punches. But when they run these off-track sections out the back of the circuit here, especially, as I said, a very rough section of stage out the back, that could be All right, noisy. Car number 30 coming to a stop with quite the squeaky brakes there. Leighton Smith and Karen Phelps in the 205. A similar looking Peugeot 205 of Mark and Joe Young following through the finish line as well. So fast-paced action here at Anglesey Circuit. We have plenty going on. 2 cameras out today, bringing you all the action from the stages. We'll be moving around and roaming around the stages as the day unfolds, capturing all the best action. See the Nova there of Midrian Harries and Geraint Evans, and that lovely looking Puma of Gordon winning and Erica winning. Big wing on the back of that. Car number 8 has made it. Let's have a little chat then. Let's have a little look at the damage, if we can. Yeah, let's have a little look and see what we can see here. It's passenger side, it's driver's side, so let's have a little look. He's not going to stop for us, so he has made it out the stage, but you can see the front end damage to the car. It's okay. You're probably in a rush to get back to service to get that car fixed anyway, so that's no real surprise, to be fair, that he wouldn't stop, but that's okay. We don't mind that. No problem. We could see the front end. It didn't look too bad, actually, so I think you're probably right with your comment, Chris, about the puncture. The front end didn't seem too bad. There wasn't any liquid leaking from it from what I could see. So, yeah, I think puncture is probably the answer there. Well, certainly cosmetic damage to the front end of that Skoda Fabia. Neil Roskell's joined us. Thank you for tuning in, Neil. Well done yesterday on your performance on the gravel. Certainly getting the hang of that Fiesta on the loose now. Looked fantastic in the Sweetland Bowl. So what else have we got going on out there? You can see Ridian Evans and Clear Davies in that blue Mark II Escort taking the jump. Josh Jones, Sam Weller, and that lovely looking 205 actually. Car 53, Mark Thompson, Hannah Thompson, up at the top of the circuit on the loose. And that 206. I'll have a quick flick back to results and see what we have. Let's see if we can find how much time Mark Jasper. So Mark's taken a stage maximum 11 minutes on that stage, which is a real shame. I'm sure Mark will be back in service, checking over the damage, making sure the car is okay, and we'll be back out, I'm quite sure. So Paul Murrow having the spin in the stall. Lost him around about 20 seconds there. Richard Merriman and Kath Curzon setting the same time as him. Peter Elkins on a 6:31, Alistair Stables on a 6:31, and Martin Davies on a 6:32. Billy Grew in the Evo, 6:33, same time as Craig Campschult. And then Chris McCallum and Christopher David Berry both setting 6:35s, as did Alistair Hutchinson as well, actually. So 3 people there setting the same times. 6:35s. Car 43 has arrived at the finish, and after the stop line has overshot the time control. Martin Williams and Martin Allwood just trying to see their time at the end there. The brakes are smoking on this little Mini. It's been trying hard, as this little Mini of Martin Williams. So Anglesey Circuit is also the hosting the 2024 Mini Rally Challenge today as well, in association with Glenbrook and Matheson's Motorsport. Also support our special stage footage as well. More Minis coming to the stop with very, very smoky brakes. They're trying very hard, these cars, I can tell. So let's see. And Jevons, Mags Kelly making it through the stage as well. Nice to see those guys back out. Catch up with them very shortly at the end of stage 2. So yeah, it's great to see all the Minis. The One Make Championship that's been put on this year, as it has been for the last few years actually, but this year it seems to have sort of snowballed a little bit and gathered a bit of pace, which is great to see, because it's a fantastic little championship. Lots of options for the crews to get involved as well, whether they fancy doing gravel or tarmac. There's 3 more rounds after this one this year for the people to get stuck into if they want to be on the asphalt. That's the Isle of Man, Manx doubleheader in May, Gareth Hall in August, and then the Harlech stages in October as well. But there's also the gravel rounds as well you can get stuck into in Kielder in June, Greystoke stages in July. We've then got Track Rod in Yorkshire in September, and then the Cambrian Rally finishing the season off in Llandudno, not too far from where we are here. So big. Car 52, John Day, Will Brown, just bringing out extremely hot brakes on their Mini to a stop. They're all the same, all these Minis, all very hot. Just checking times over with Mark Thompson and Hannah Thompson in that 2:06. So problems for car 69. I missed that on the cameras. That slide to a stop there. Slowly cruise to a halt. Trying to catch up with what's going on. He just lost his bearings, I think, didn't he? Car 69, that's the Volvo of David Smith and Alan Edwards. Just lost the bearings on the stage, couldn't figure out where they were going. Hairpin left, yeah, just overshot. No dramas, apart from a wonky number plate. Oh, and even more dramas just after as well. Another mistake for the Volvo crew. So we're catching back up on things now, so bear with me. There's been some action at the finish line as well, by the sounds of it, through the chicane. Can't quite see from here. But, I've sent cameraman Sam to go and have a look. 65. Mark Dixon and Pete Quigley in the 3:06, keeping it neat and tight. Okay. So the bonnet's up. Can't quite make out what car it was. Car 57, the little Mini, making their way through the finish line here. That's Larmony, Jones. So it's car 48 that stopped on the grass up there. Okay, that's the Clio of Matthew Rowland and David Lay. Can't quite see what's going on, but navigators. Just got a glimpse of that MR2 as well, didn't we? Looking forward to have seen that car actually. Car number 60 being pushed over the stop line here and out of the way. Andrew Hutchinson and Joe Hutchinson in the Clio. Having issues, they needed a push to get going. I'm going to put my microphone down and quickly dash and give him a hand. 1 second. You see, we're not just a film crew and a production company, you know. We do help out as well. They're heavy, them Clios. Okay. Having a little look at see what's going on. So, more minis out on stage. Running a little bit wide. I missed the number on the side of that one then. Car 73. Going cool, Matt Walk. Just getting away with it on the grass. Finding the limits of that little car. Not too bad actually. More room than I thought. Lovely looking Talbot Sunbeam, car 55. Kevin Wilson and James Worth heading over the jump. Excuse me, swallowed a frog. Great line around the hairpin. Keeping the power on over the jump. Car 74. That'd be Guy Butler and Oliver Waggett. Guy is our stalwart for the Mini Challenge. And Florence is here this weekend as well competing. So, a father-daughter rivalry going on, I believe. Well, the Volvo's made it to the end, which is good to see. Number plate hanging down low. Everywhere you look, there's minis. It's great, isn't it? There's a Nova in there, just for a mix. Car 76. That's Garrett Williams and Liam Jones in the brightly coloured Vauxhall Nova. throwing the Mini around the hairpin. They're being driven hard, these Minis. Don't be fooled. That's one way to announce your arrival at the finish line, isn't it? Got 73. Owen Cool and Matt Walk finding the horn on their Mini. Let's have a little look back at the stream, see what's going on, see what comments are coming in. Very good, Brian, like it. When you have a puncture, you have to retire or retire. Nice. Neil Matthews has tuned in. Morning, Phil. Watching from bed as usual. I don't think you ever leave your bed, do you? Do you ever get out of that bed? Bacon and mushroom sandwich on the menu this morning. Weather's looking good. What's the temperature like? Cold is probably the best I can give you for temperature. It's not the worst I've seen here at Anglesey Circuit, that's for sure. It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday. That's the main thing. Still a bit of a brisk breeze blowing in from the Irish Sea, but we're all right with that if it stays dry. No problems with that at all. Dan Petrie is watching. Thank you for tuning in, Dan. Apologies I got you wrong a couple because my entry list told me it was Ronan in the passenger seat with Adrian, so I can only apologise for that. Marty Booth is watching from the Isle of Man. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Antonio Giovinazzo says ciao, morning to all. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in, Antonio. So we're almost at the end of stage one now. Last few cars making their way through the stage finish, and we'll be getting ready to kick things off almost immediately with stage two, and we'll be at the end of stage two to get the reactions from the crews as they come through the finish. We'll do our best to try and catch up with what's going on with everybody. Try and remember all the action that we've had this morning. There's been all sorts going off, hasn't there? So I'll do well to keep up with all that. So let's have a little look. Malcolm Tarr-Jones setting a time of 6:06 was the Class D leader, just 5 seconds behind Michael Igo, who was the quickest on the stage. Fastest in Class C, Richard Merriman, Kath Curzon with a time of 6:28. Billy Grew, Class E leader, 6:33. Will Onions and Dave Williams in Class G, setting a time of 6:50, and Paul Sheard just behind in Class B on 6:55. Adrian Harries and Geraint Evans were Class A leaders after the first stage with a 6:58. So lots going on. Like I say, we're coming to the end of the first stage here. Just the last few cars out on stage now. Kevin Ablett and Graham Child I can see. Florence Butler as well. Hoping that she can beat her dad around the circuit today. Shout out to George Green, Mike Yates, Hayden Morgan, all tuning in this morning as well. Apologies if I miss anyone, but get in touch. Drop us a message, let us know where you are, what you're having for breakfast. Why not? Should we start that one this morning? We can chat about food. That's one thing I'm all right with. It looks like the guest pundits have arrived. Have you had your makeup done, guys? You're all ready to go? Oh, right. Already started the wind-ups. So we'll catch up very shortly and introduce our guest pundits on the next section of the live stream. We're going to head to sponsor screens now for the next few minutes while we move our cameras and get in position, and then we'll be back with you very shortly. So join us for stage 2 in a few minutes' time here at the MGJ circuit. Okay, so welcome back. This is stage 2. We'll follow the cars through the off-circuit stuff again before they head over to the back end of the circuit, where we'll be poised and ready to pounce on them as they come over the finish line, and we will stop and have a chat with everybody here and get their views on how things are going this morning. We've been joined by our guest pundits today. I don't know whether they're more nervous or I am. I'm not sure, if I'm honest with you. Emma Morrison and Dan Poole, not here competing this weekend, but here to give us a little bit of an insight into what goes on in this MGJ Circuit Rally Championship. Emma, previous champion, co-driver, navigator, in with John Griffiths, and Dan with the Corsa. Had a few troubles recently. Cadwell Park didn't quite go to plan, but looking to get things sorted, and we'll be back out very soon as well, I'm sure. Emma, how's it been going? This year's obviously not been your year for the championship, but you've had another good run with John. You've had enjoyment again in the championship. It's been a tough fight for you.
Yeah, this year's been had its issues, I'd say. We've done all right though. We've ended up second. Michael came out in the new car, and we've not really been able to keep up with him with that one, but John's been trying his hardest, and yeah, for an old man, he doesn't do too bad, really.
Absolutely not. No, definitely not. And the car has been quite the performer this year as well with Michael and that Citroen. But there were rumours at Cadwell that there may be something in the pipeline. Can you elaborate any more? Paul was trying his best to get information from you, wasn't he, at Cadwell? But you weren't spilling any beans. Can you give me an exclusive or not? Is it still all under wraps?
I don't know about giving you an exclusive. I
want to get one over on Paul, basically. That's what I'm trying to do.
I know. Paul likes to try and get exclusives, but Paul seems to think he knows what we're up to. However, I don't think he really does. Paul made his mind up at Cadwell about what we're doing. No, the car's being looked at the moment. John's looking at putting it up for sale, and then we'll see what happens from there. There's a couple of options in the pipeline. It really will depend what happens and how things pan out, really. But yeah, we're looking at something else for later on in the year. We'll see.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, Dan, we'll come back to you very shortly. We're going to jump out of the van here now and go and get ourselves lined up, ready for the first of the cars to make their way through the flying finish. We've seen the cars are on their way, so that's good. We'll see if Michael can keep up his good start to the event, and see we'll get the times through fairly quickly as well, which is quite nice. We struggled a bit yesterday with times, and it was all over the show with the results having 3 events running simultaneously. Never easy when that happens, but much better here today for me. At least I can have one screen on my phone at any one time. So we'll dive in the Citroen and see what Michael has got to say. I think we'll give Emma a go at asking the questions as well. Is there anyone you want to spook today, Emma? Is there anyone you want to just surprise when they open the door and find you with the microphone?
I don't know. I think there's a fair few of them that now know that I'm here. So
you're on the microphone?
Yeah, we'll see. There could be a couple of people we get. I know some gossip about a few of them further down the field. So maybe
this could be interesting. We could either go. It could be like we go down in a blaze of glory today. This could be the last ever show from Special Stage if Emma Morrison's involved. Anything could happen, guys. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss that. I can guarantee it.
We've had a wander around the service area this morning, talked to a few people, a couple of people last night, so yeah, we'll just catch up and have a chat with them maybe.
Gathered some information and some intel, like it. Okay, well, car number 1 has made it to the stop line of stage 2. We'll set the security guards off in front of Michael, and we will have a very quick word with him. Here he comes. 2024 Circuit Championship champions. 2 stages down. Michael, how have you found it?
Yeah, no, it's good. The The conditions are quite tricky, even though it's dry. I think, I don't know what's been on the circuit the days before running up to the rally, but it's quite slippy out there in places.
Just keeping it nice and tidy. Good stuff. Thank you very much, guys. Keep it up. Slippy in places out there and rough as well. We said earlier there's places around the circuit that will catch people out. Certainly the rough stuff out the back. Let's have a little word with Paul and see what Paul has to say. Paul Murrow and Craig Simkis. Not the best of mornings to start with. I did see you had a little moment.
We tyre in track on first corner at top, first stage. Tyres just went off. I'm really surprised how quick they went off on first. And
how are you finding the rough stuff out the back?
obviously we're back to 32 mil stick and everything's a bit...
All a bit basic for you. You'll have to come up with some more next time we see you. Good stuff. Finding it difficult this morning. Not the easiest of cars to drive for them. Will Owen dash round the other side for Will. Keeping us on our toes, Will. Making us run around the car. How's it going this morning?
Not too bad. Going well actually. No hiccups.
Good weather for you today with the two-wheel drive?
Should be, yeah. I'm struggling for a bit of traction. Choice on tyres probably, but
okay.
No, it's going well.
Good stuff. Keep it up then. We'll catch up with you later on. Even with the dry, struggling with a little bit of traction. Maybe a different tyre choice. Maybe a different tyre choice needed as Will heads off in the Escort. Next up then, car number 5. This is Malcolm Jones. Malcolm. Let's have a quick word with Malcolm. Things going well in the little Darien. Malcolm, how's it going?
So far so good, yeah.
So far so good. Plenty of grip this morning as well with the weather.
Yeah, the starting off grip was getting the tyres to warm up, but once they're warming up, they're fine then.
It's all going well so far. Second overall, well done. 2 stages down, thank you very much. James Garner and Jordan Joins arrive at the stop line next in their similar Darien. .622, so 1 second quicker than his first run. Let's have a little chat. James, 1 second quicker than your first run. How was it in the Darien?
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I think really we made the wrong choice there. We need to get to medium tyres now. It's time, so hopefully it should be a bit better. But very well, enjoying it. Great.
Good stuff. That's nice to hear. Smiles all round. Going well. Thank you very much. Quick change of tyres. Kieran's already here with us. We'll quickly dive in on Kieran. Kieran, lovely to see the Citroen out. How are you finding it?
You're not Paul.
I'm not Paul. I'm the better looking version.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, better. Just learning the car still. I'm on the back foot, but yeah, great. Everything. That was a good.
Still getting to grips with it, but getting faster and faster every time. Thank you very much, Kieran. All the best. It's a lovely looking Citroen C3 Rally 2. We know how well they go. Next up for us then, car number 9. This is Peter Elkins and Andrew Joel. I confused Peter earlier by trying to stop him, so we will stop him this time. Peter, apologies, I confused you earlier by trying to stop you. How's it going out there today?
Well, it's good fun. It's good fun. I've never been here before, but it's an interesting circuit. I think you need to learn it a little bit, but we made a big mistake there, as you could see. Just as we came into the finish, we've lost 10 seconds there, but...
Oh, did you? Right, OK, we missed that, OK.
It was pathetic. It was a cock-up. But
anyway. Well, you'll know for next time.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Stuff. Thank you very much. Peter Elkins and Andrew Joel. Peter used to have the Escort WRC, which is always amazing to see. Car number 10 then. Lovely looking Rally 2. How are we getting on?
Oh, sir, you okay? Yeah, it's getting on. Getting used to the car. First time out in it.
First time out?
First time ever, yeah.
Yeah, and enjoying the circuit?
Yeah. Good circuit, very good. Well, it's dry so far, so...
Yeah, well, that's a bonus for you. It could be a lot worse, couldn't it? So, yeah, great stuff. Thank you very much. That was Richard Owen through in the Rally 2, first time out. Billy Grew, welcome to Stop Line of 2. How's it going?
Really good, really enjoying it. Every time we go over a bump or a jump, the isolator switch is turning itself off, so we have to restart the car. So lost a few seconds, but yeah, we'll try and sort it in service.
I was going to say something you can look at in service then, no doubt. All right, great stuff. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Well done. The immaculate Mitsubishi Evo 5, I think it was. Alistair Stables. Always a pleasure to see Alistair. How's it going? How are you doing?
Yeah, a little bit scruffy in one and not a lot of grip, but I don't think anyone's got
Not a lot of grip, even with the sunshine out.
No, but that was better in two, so good. Looking forward to
Well, lovely to see the car. Thank you very much for bringing the Chevette out again. Great to see you here. Final round of the championship, we know. Stuck with it all year round. Fantastic looking car. It's great to see the Chevette out. I love it. Chevette HSR. Next up for us will be the Darien of Richard Merriman. We'll pop the door on the little Darien. Richard, leading the class at the minute. How are you getting on?
Yeah, first time back since we had an accident up here last time, so bedding ourselves in slowly. We're happy the way things are going.
Finding the grips okay so far?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Just learning it.
Good stuff. All right, well, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Richard Merriman, Class C leaders after 2 stages. Next up then, Alex Stubbs and Rhys Edwards in car 16. We'll welcome Alex down, chasing the Darien. Alex, how are we finding the stages?
A lot better this time round. First time, no grip whatsoever, but yeah, we've got there a bit better with it now, yeah, definitely.
Lots of people saying lack of grip this morning. I was expecting the opposite with the sun being
out. Yeah, we were too this morning, but just total understeer. Back end was everywhere, but change the tyres, but just, yeah, better this time round.
It looked good on camera. Thank you, Alex. All the best. Well done. Williams Auctions sponsored Mark II Escort RS2000 of Alex Stubbs and Rhys Edwards. Next up then, I'll pop round here, it's car number 18, Cliff Evans and Sean Cunniff. Cliff, how's it going?
Yeah, we're getting in the groove a bit now.
Yeah. Finding the grip?
Yeah, it was a little bit slippy because an Escort had dropped oil on the last one, and we thought tyres had gone off, but yeah, a lot better this time.
Is he behaving himself?
Oh, not really, no.
No, he never does. Never does. Keep your eye on him, mate, won't you? Thank you, guys. Well done, boys. It's thick and fast. I need to try and get Emma over here. Car number 19, Chris McCallum. Chris, how are we finding the Escort?
Yeah, really enjoying it, having really good fun. Loads of grip out there, great fun.
Lots of grip. Everyone's telling me there's no grip, but you're finding the grip, are you?
I must have the right tyres, I don't know. A bit concerned about the smoke there right enough.
Off the brakes, you'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, we'll let you get back to service. Hot brakes on the Escort. That's okay. Nothing to worry about, no dramas. Want to come on in, Emma? It is, yeah. Once they start coming, they don't stop, do they? Car number 20, making his way straight past us, Christopher Berry. No, in the TCS car. Saw him on the cameras in stage 1, but yeah, no Thomas Cooper. Good point, actually. No, he did get through stage 1, didn't he? Yeah, stage 1, he's done. No, car number 4, nothing here. No. Oh, okay. No, you're right. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. We'll quickly dash round. We'll have a quick chat. Sorry, Alistair. Confusing you there while we were chatting. How are you finding the Clio this morning?
Yeah, not too bad. I think probably the same problems as anybody else. The tyres are probably going off part way around. I can't believe how hot the rear ones are getting. I mean, absolutely red hot.
Right, okay.
But it all seems to be fine, and yeah, no issues at all. Good run.
Other than that, all good. Great stuff. Keep it up. We'll see you this afternoon. Thank you very much, Alistair. Alistair Hutchins and Jordan English in car 62. So we're having mixed stories. I'm hearing there's not a lot of grip out there. There's some people are finding a lot of grip. No major issues, but tyres overheating and going off is the main problem for most crews by the sounds of it. So that's interesting to hear.
Looking at people's tyres after stage 1, a lot of them decided to go out on softs and they were really struggling. The tyres are cooked already by the end.
Okay, Mark Blenkinsop. Let's see if Mark has a similar issue then. Mark, how are you finding things? People complain about tyres going off. Are you having a similar thought?
Yeah, first stage, tyres too soft, went off straight away. Put mediums on now, much better.
Great stuff. Okay,
yeah.
Good to hear. Any other issues?
No, none at all.
All good.
Good day.
Lovely stuff. The Orange Evo, Mark and Adam Blenkinsop. Michael, second of the Clios, how are we finding things?
A lot better that one. We had a spin on oil on the first lap. That one, loads better. Really happy with that one.
Good stuff. How are you finding the tyres?
They're all right. I got budget.
Black and round.
Budgets on the back, but yeah, we're getting there.
But you've got the grip and you're all right. Good stuff. Okay. Lots of people saying they're finding it difficult, but okay, great stuff. Michael, spinning on the oil first thing this morning, but getting on okay now. Car 24 then. Will Onions. Will, great to see you back out again. How are you finding things?
First time we've completely changed the car from last year. It was a shakedown for us for the Manx, so we're trying all sorts of different things. We're running them quite high because we're ready for the Manx road, so not quite suited for this, but we're having some fun.
Good. That's the main thing. Enjoying yourselves. Car's looking lovely. Well done, guys. The absolutely immaculate Motorcraft coloured Mark II Escort of Will Onions. Very quick break in timing, so let's have a little look and see what's going on. So Michael set a time of 5:56, went 5 seconds faster, as did Malcolm Jones, 5 seconds faster than his first time. Paul Murrow, unsurprisingly, shot up 20 seconds quicker that time around without the spin and the stall. Will Owen setting identical times on stages 1 and 2. Kieran Hankin going 2 seconds quicker with a 6:21. James Garner 1 second quicker with a 6:22. Richard Merriman 3 seconds quicker on stage 2 than his first with a 6:19. So everyone finding the grip second time around, they know where they're going as well, I suppose, but oh, here you go, Emma. Have a chat with Harriet.
Hi, Harriet. How did that one go then?
Yeah, that one was very good, thank you. It was quite quick.
Your driver decided he didn't want to talk to us, didn't he, today? Still recovering? Was that a bit of a hard drive for you in there then?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. A lot going on.
Oh, Harriet, you're going to have to make him work harder next time, aren't you? Don't make him get away with making you talk to me every time. Oh, let's have a word with these two then. Come on then, I saw you two this morning. How's it going?
We're still loving each other.
You're still talking to each other?
She's still talking to me.
Good, that's what we like to hear. And she's smiling.
Yeah, no,
yeah?
good day, good day.
Good. Long way to go yet.
Long way to go yet, just keep it in one piece.
Keep it in one, yeah. She'll look after you. Charlotte will keep you in one.
I'm sure she will. She's very much a mothering influence.
Good to hear.
Okay.
So, how did that one go this time?
Good. Considering we were up till 12 last night doing all the geometry, yeah, it's going all right. Yeah. New paint job, new suspension, it's all come together now, so nice sunshine.
Nice sunshine, that's always what we need, isn't it? Yeah, well, let's hope this pays off and you keep going really well today then.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. John Mark. Do you want to go for Mark or do you want me to do it? Speak to Mark. I'll try and see if we can just flag him down this time round. Let's see if we can have a quick chat with Mark this time round. Mark, drama's first time round. We're not going to go into it too much, but we saw what happened on the camera. Car all right?
Car's fine, driver's rubbish.
Okay.
I've only just realised I'm in the left-hand side and I've got to grips with it a little bit now.
Yeah. First time out in the car, I believe, as well.
First time I sat in it was here in the garage. First time I've driven it was from the garage to the stage start. So
lots to get used to. We won't keep you. You'll learn where you go as you get on. Thank you very much, Mark. Mark Jasper damaging the car this morning on the first stage, but great to see him back out again. We'll switch sides. Dash back over here to Mark Young. Mark, how's the little Peugeot getting on?
Bad, not bad. Bit of a sweat on here, we're trying.
Warm, is it?
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Not very often it's warm at Anglesey.
Actually, no. No, the sun's out.
You want to be this side of the car? It's a bit cooler out here.
Yeah, I'll swap with you.
But no dramas?
Not yet. No, we're all right.
Great stuff. Fantastic looking car. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. We'll see you very soon. There's a story to be had here. Car 33, this is Kevin Davies. Kevin, there's a sorry looking sight on the far corner of your car. What's happened?
We had a bit of an argument with the tyre.
Argument with the tyre, was it? But no problems other than that?
Other than the tyre.
The tyre came off worse. You'll pop that back on again in service, no problems. Good stuff, thank you very much. We'll get the little Corsa back into service and have the bumper looked at. Next up for us, Matthew Edwards. Matthew, yeah, we're good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, car's going all right.
Enjoying the conditions?
Absolutely, yeah, beautiful day.
It is plenty of grip out there for you?
Yeah, plenty of grip, great.
Great stuff, and no dramas at all?
Nothing yet, no. Hopefully that's the way it stays.
Stay out of them tyres and keep it on the black stuff. Thank you very much, well done. Car 34, Matthew Edwards and Tommy Edwards. Yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of this going on. Paul Sheard. I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Pretty average.
Yeah, average for the day?
Yeah.
Weather's all right. The Mazda must be going well today.
Mazda's all right. Driver's not so great.
We've had a few people say that, you know, so far. There's some black marks down the doors. Are they from today?
It's got to be Paul O'Neill, that.
Yeah, surely. Must have been.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. We'll blame Paul. Okay. Great stuff. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. We'll see you later on. Blaming Paul O'Neill for leaving the black marks down the side of his car. Midran Harries and Geraint Evans in car 37 heading back to service. We'll have a little chat with Lauren. How's the little Citroen getting on?
It's up against some faster cars, so yeah, all right.
You're finding it all right though, yeah?
Just about.
Good. Keep it on the black stuff and away from the tyres. You'll be absolutely fine. All right. Go and get a brewing service, and we'll see you later on.
Bye.
Right. Good stuff. Thank you very much. All the best. Let's have a little look at the Nova. How's the Nova getting on today?
It's all right. It's going a bit better on the second run. We're chucking rubber everywhere, which is a positive, I think.
Yeah, make sure you keep some on the tyres at least.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go and have a look now, see if we've got any left.
Good stuff.
Cheers.
Keep it going, guys. I can't keep up with the... Jack Edwards it was in the Nova. I couldn't keep up quick enough with who was coming through then. Car 39 then. We'll have a little chat with Keith. Keith, first of the BMWs, how are we finding it out there today?
It's really good, nice and dry, plenty of grip. Just
suits the car, I take it.
Pardon?
Suits the car with the dry weather?
Yeah, love it.
Good stuff.
All
Great
right.
stuff. We will see you later on. Thank you, Keith. Championship stalwart Keith Anglesey, always out and about on these circuit championship events. Good to see. So still no Thomas Cooper. Not sure what's happened there. Next up for us, Mark Gallatley and Jack Morris. We're on the other side of the car. We'll dash over. Mark, keeping us on our toes. Left-hand drive, right-hand drive. How are you getting on out there?
Yeah, all right, really. Just getting used to the car. We broke an anti-roll bar in the first stage, so we took both of them off, but it's made it very soft, but we'll get used to it.
High-powered Peugeot. Josh, great to see the Peugeot out. How are you finding it?
Yeah, good. It's a good trial for the car. Well, I haven't really had much experience in it as yet, so it's definitely felt better on the second stage.
Have you been to Anglesey before? Is this your first time at Anglesey?
I did a couple of laps as a passenger last year, and that was about it.
Oh, so you're an expert then, that's fine. Huh? Good stuff. But you're finding it good, you're enjoying it. The weather, it's always like this here, the weather, by the way.
Oh, yeah, righto.
Nice to see the Peugeot out at Anglesey. Well done, guys. Good to see. Last time out, I think we saw them at Cadwell, and it was an exciting trip around Cadwell for those guys. Some serious power in that car. Martin Williams and Martin Orwood. Two Martins in the Mini. How are you finding it?
Oh, it's all right for the first time out in the new car, so we're enjoying it.
And the little Mini's going well, I take it?
It is, touch wood.
Excellent.
We're not...
Stuff. Pushing on hard, great to see. Lovely stuff, thank you very much. Well done, we will see you later on. That's the crewing car, 43. Let's see, Emma's stopped them for us, so that's it, you've got no choice now. How are we getting on in the Clio?
Very good, very good.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it.
Conditions suiting the car and driver?
Yes. The car, I don't know the driver, if he's quick enough.
He'll learn as the day goes on, don't worry. Thank you very much, guys. Keep them coming through. I can't keep up quick enough with who's arriving. How are we getting on?
Yeah, good. It's not bad. Yeah, a couple of little running issues, but yeah, we're good. Getting into it now.
Enjoying the stages?
Loving it, yeah, it's great. Spot on setup.
Nice, brilliant.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All
Thanks
right.
very much.
Enjoy your day. Take care. We'll catch you later on. Car 45. Yeah, said he's got a couple of issues, he says. Gearbox oil leaking. From Anthony Cartwright's Escort then. Something for the crew to do when they get back to service. Hazards flashing for car 46. That's Tom Hind.
Sue's on holiday, isn't she? He's got David Mathewson co-driving.
In the
Tom Hind. In the
Oh right, okay.
Sue
Right then.
Hind's abandoned Tom.
Oh right, yes, Dave Matheson is in the car, yeah. You're right. And we'll welcome them down in a second when they've got their times and confirmed everything.
Two drivers in one car, it gets a bit,
Surely
doing a
that
time
can't
card could be getting a bit complicated in there for those
Do you think
pair.
they've got it the right way round?
Well, I've had it on good authority. Dave doesn't know left from right, so...
Let's grab a quick chat with Ant. Never trust Ant when he's driving towards you. It's the car rather than the driver I don't trust, to be fair. I'm all right, thank you, Ant. How are you getting on?
We're all right, we're having fun today. Sun's out, really good time.
Thank you for bringing the weather to Anglesey for me after yesterday.
We tried.
Is she doing all right?
Mag's doing a fantastic job.
The map the right way round? There we go, that'll do. Great stuff, good to see you guys, well done. We'll catch you later on. Ant Jevons and Max Kelly in the Fiesta. Back across the car again, other side. Keeping us busy on our toes, back and two across these cars. How are we getting on?
It's going well, to be fair. It's very dry out there.
Yeah. Good grip levels everywhere?
Gear grip, yeah, really good.
The off-stage stuff where you got onto the top where it's a bit rougher, is that causing any problems?
It's rough and slippery up there.
Yeah. So a bit of caution through there, I take
Bit of
it.
caution through there, but keep it going, that's all.
Sensible approach, that's what I like to see. Well done. Thank you, guys. That's the crew of car 49. Jonathan Davies and Dylan Davies. Do you want another go? Yeah?
I can't keep up with
I know,
times.
it's...
My phone just won't.
The times come through sort of just after you've been talking to them. It's not quite quick enough with the times, which, to be fair, that's not bad considering we're only 50 foot away.
I know.
What I will do is I will give you the names of the drivers.
You do that because I will struggle with that.
Okay, car 51 then. 51 then. The little micro. How's the little micro getting on today?
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah. Finding good pace now out there? And no dramas anywhere for you?
No, this morning there was a few, but better now.
Okay. Anything to change in service?
No, I don't think so.
Just a quick drink and off we go again. Great stuff. We'll catch you this afternoon. Thank you guys. Well done. Owen Hughes and Chris Phillips. Car 53.
Mark holding on to the handbrake there. Can you stop?
Don't want to touch your front brakes. Struggling with front brakes, so.
They're getting a bit warm today.
It's a bit warm, yeah. But we're still here. We only finished it 10 o'clock yesterday morning, so.
So, bit of work in service and back out with some better brakes.
Hopefully we don't have to touch it. But we'll see. Okay.
Okay, have a good run. Another car only just being built. Early hours of the morning again. That seems to be a long way. So Jake, how was that run then?
That was better. The first stage we had some issues with cutting out, but I think we sorted them. So it went a lot better.
Sounds good. So nothing for the boys to do in service this time for you then?
I'm all good.
Okay, well keep on it and hopefully you can make some time up, yeah?
Thank you.
So that was Jake and Robbie Sanford, Jake Smith and Robbie Sanford. Next up for us is the little Mini of car 57, James Larmony and Rich Jones.
And a proper classic Mini.
Car, isn't it? I love the Minis.
Oh.
Do you believe that I've competed in one of these? I've been the driver in a Mini for a few years. Just like that, right with the black roof.
I need to see you competing in a Mini, I think.
Yeah, I've got some pictures, I'll show you.
Now, you have the proper Mini, don't you?
Yes, yeah, just, I'm absolutely knackered.
That's not good, you've only done 2 stages.
Oh, like trying to hold on to a wild beast, this thing.
You're enjoying it though. You've both got smiles on your faces, so that's good.
To be fair, we've laughed all the way around. So
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant to be fair. So, had a bit of problem with the car yesterday in testing, and touch wood, the local lads have helped us out, so going well.
Don't hit it too hard, just in case. Keep that steering wheel on.
Spot on. Thank you ever so much.
Okay, good luck.
How good is that with a wooden wheel in the car? That's amazing. Sorry, Paul, you're not going to get away with that one. Coming around here in a Toyota MR2, we're going to have a chat with you. How's it going?
Good. First time back out in 15 years.
Yeah, you don't see many of these cars on the stages, so thank you for bringing it out. It's a stunner.
Something a bit different, but it's going good.
Yeah, enjoying it? Good stuff, brilliant. Well, we look forward to seeing you again later on. Thank you very much for bringing the car. The stunning Toyota MR2, first time out in 15 years. We're going to have a little look around this Mini over here. Car 58. What we got, guys? What we got? No real dramas? All good? All right? Damaged wheel, actually. So he's got toe in and toe out issues. The car's not steering. That's what we couldn't see. So car 58's got a broken joint on the front suspension, causing the car not to steer very well at all. Luckily, he's not got far to go. Tyres in one piece, so he'll be able to get back to service and get that fixed. That was car 58, Gareth Humphreys and Adam Burkill. I was expecting there to be a puncture or something then. I got round to the side of the car and there was nothing there. I couldn't see anything. But as he drove off, both front wheels were pointing in different directions.
The same way at all.
So yeah, here we go. Mark Dixon and Peter Quigley. We'll have a quick chat. Straight through, how are we?
Happy days, mate, happy days.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, spot on, isn't it?
Good stuff. Nice to see a 306 out. Well done for bringing it.
Ah, cheers, yeah. Nice to...
It's performing well out there?
Yeah. That's all right.
Good stuff. Well, we'll look forward to seeing it again this afternoon then. Thank you very much, guys. Plenty more stages to come as the day goes on. Next up for us, car 66. We're just chatting about cars stopping. I don't know whether you have to or you don't. I'm not actually 100% sure. Jacob, Jacob Neal in the little Mini. Well, the little Mini, the bigger Mini. How are things?
Lost brakes, stage 1, again, seems to be a bit of an issue for us. But that was better, I used the brakes less, and we were a bit more calm, collected, so...
That's a good way of saving brakes, not to use them. I like that.
Yeah, well, I just didn't dare get any heat into them, you know.
If it's any consolation, nearly all the Minis that were running at the top of the field came through the flying finish here with either smoke or fire coming from the brakes. They were all very, very cooked.
Sounds about right, then.
Not the only one there. Good stuff. Thank you, Jacob. Well done. Catch you later on. Decided the best option to save his brakes is to not use them, which is different. We like that. It's a good way of doing things. How are we getting on, guys?
Yeah, all right. Stage 1 was good. I think I might have pushed it a little bit too hard there. Cheers. So, yeah, it was good. Good fun. It's a good stage.
Good. How are you finding the brakes?
They're okay at the minute, although I think I've knocked one of the calipers a little bit, so it's a little bit spongy. But
we noticed there was a lot of smoke coming from all the Minis this morning with the brakes, so cooking the brakes a lot this morning. So you've been getting on all right, have you?
Yeah, it's hard on the brakes here, isn't it? You know, so many fast stop turns, and no, it's good fun though. But we're doing all right, I think.
Brilliant. Good stuff. All right, we'll keep that up then. Thank you very much. George Clark and Stephen Moises. Car 71.
Hot brakes again.
Hot brakes, Bradley, how are we getting on?
We're going good. We're going good. We're enjoying it.
Yeah, no problems anywhere?
No, up to now, no, fingers crossed.
Great stuff. All right, good stuff. We'll see you soon. Ford Fiesta Proto. So, is he going straight through? Oh, he's going straight through. That's okay. I wasn't sure then. There was a bit of a hesitation, wasn't it? That's okay, I'm all right. I never worry about anyone that wants to drive through. Or sometimes people are a little bit like, oh, I don't want to talk, and I can't talk, or I haven't got time to talk, or they need to get to service. They should never feel bad.
Or need to stop for a quarter lane.
Yeah, or that. And it doesn't matter. We can chat later. It's not a problem. It's you guys are the important ones in the cars, so don't worry about us trying to chat to you. And if there is a problem, we'll send Dan in. And he'll make sure they stop then. But no, it's
Mr. Igo.
It's never
Stop it.
It's never an issue if you can't talk. Here we go then. The Volvo is back. Yeah, and mine as well.
It's a big car for getting around tight, narrow circuits.
It struggled this morning on a number of occasions. Looking at the stream, the hairpin on the gravel up at the top of the circuit, it didn't want to turn. It stayed straight on. Let's have a quick chat. Hello, always amazing to see a Volvo out on the stages. How are you finding it?
Not so bad. I'm a bit rusty.
Okay.
But yeah, we're having fun.
Did we see a little overshoot at the hairpin earlier?
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. We did catch that on camera.
It was a case of fast left, hairpin left, and then loose came at the end.
Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're doing there. I see what he's doing. I see there. Blame the navigator. I get you. All the best. Thank you very much. Jack, how are we finding the Mini?
It's all right. Pretty quicker than the Micro. We just had a bit of trouble with the suspension on the first stage, but seems all right now.
Yeah, everything's appearing a lot quicker than it was.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's taken a bit of getting used to, but that's good to see. You're still here. 2 stages in, great to see. Well done. We'll catch you later on. Jack Birch stepping up from the Minis. Kevin Wilson in the stunning Talbot Sunbeam. Kevin, how are we finding things?
Good today, we're doing okay. Wrong tyre choice this morning, but went onto a harder tyre and we seem to be getting on the groove now.
Okay, good stuff. Anything to change in service?
Hopefully not, no.
No?
No.
Just a bit of food and fuel and away we go. Good stuff. Kev Wilson, James Worth, the stunning Talbot Sunbeam. Fantastic livery on that car, iconic. Morning, Owen, how's things? We'll just let you do your helmet. Let you get your helmet off first. There we go. You say you bodged the chicane at the end.
The chicane tightened up, and I just couldn't get it around understeered right into the arrow. So sat in the grass. Probably lost 8 to 10 seconds.
Right. Okay.
So in this class, it's tight. So.
It certainly is. It's a hell of a competitive class. Oh well, get back to service and right the wrongs. And we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Cheers, Owen. Yeah, like I said, the Minis, it's a very competitive environment to be in. Let's have a little word with this young man here. How are we going, Guy?
Yo, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you?
Good, yeah, really good. Yeah, we just knocked, I think, 10 seconds, 9 seconds off that second go round and held up by a Subaru in Impreza. Just because you got a Subaru doesn't mean you can go fast, clearly.
They're everywhere, aren't they, these Subarus?
No, I had a really good time. And last night, you know, the Minis had 43 of us for dinner. Tell me another championship in the country that pulls together 40-odd people for a social the night before a rally. So really good night.
I'll struggle with that one, I'm afraid. I can't pass. Thank you very much, Guy. Who's winning, you or Flo? Okay, we'll find out later. Thank you, Guy. We'll have a very quick chat with car 75 and all of the Minis. How are we finding it?
It's all right. It's a bit slippy to start with. New car and everything's brand new, so
okay.
But we're settling in now.
So bedding yourselves in slowly and gently. That's the best way to do things, and the pace will come this afternoon. Oh right, okay. And behaving, I take it.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Sitting quietly. That's not a bad thing. Well, it can be a bad thing if you sat there too quietly. Thank you very much, guys. All the best. Car 75. That was Tony Webb and David Robinson. So we've got a few cars lining up behind. We'll be nice and quick with these. Car 77 then, Mark Turner. Mark, just nice and quick now for us. How are you finding the conditions?
Demanding, really, with this. It's you just don't want to turn in. I've just hit a load of tyres as well.
Okay.
So my steering wheel's somewhere else.
Right, so a little bit for the guy to do back in service.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big job, I think.
Right, okay. Well, we'll let you get going then. We'll get that sorted. Thank you much for stopping, Mark. Car 77 just hit a tyre stack and has damaged the steering on the Mini. Bit to do for the service guys. Next one up then is Wesley. How are we doing, Wesley? How are we getting on?
Yeah, really good. Very happy so far. Enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah. Car performing well?
Yeah, it seems absolutely fine. We just had a really bad bang on something there. I'm not sure if it done anything, but other than that, yeah, really happy.
So was it stage furniture or was it just a knock that came?
It's on that hairpin. There's obviously quite rutted now up there.
Right.
I chucked it sideways and it just slammed into something. I'm not sure, but
okay.
I might have to be a bit more gentle around there.
Yeah, it's a rough little bit of stage that. Is the navigator behaving as well?
Andrew's doing very well, yeah, not too bad.
Good stuff.
Trying.
Good.
He's very trying,
He's got
yeah.
his rights and lefts right.
He's so far so good. He's got his right gloves on, yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much, guys. Wesley Guildford and Andrew Millington. My hat's all gone wonky. I can't see at my hat. My hood keeps blowing up.
It's a little bit windy up
It's
here,
windy
isn't
and
it?
it's just
very windy.
We keep saying, don't we, as soon as the cars start to come, they all just come all of a sudden, and you haven't got time to think, and you're trying to flick through your phone for results and numbers and names, and yeah.
It's full on this bit.
You don't think it's this easy, do you? You sit in your car and you trundle up to us and you think we're just there, ready to go, don't you? You drivers and co-drivers.
Yeah. It's 30 seconds of our difficult.
Car 82, little Nissan Micra. How are we, Wayne? Okay?
Bad side yourself?
Yeah, very good, thank you. How are you finding the Micra?
Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah.
Good 2 stages for you?
Yeah, we're just running our own little class in the G class, historic and road rally class. So yeah, we're just having a bit of fun, having some tuition off them area.
That's sure the way to do it, have a bit of fun.
Definitely.
Yeah, brilliant. Keep that smile on your face, we'll catch you later on. Out for the crack today. Oh, that's one way to finish. Look, side by side. 2 Minis at once. Car 79, Mark. How's it going in the Mini?
Yeah, good. Just getting used to it. It's yeah, exciting. Good fun.
Is it first time out in the car for you?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
And you're getting on all right then so far?
Yeah. Kept it.
Time's improving as the day goes on?
Hopefully.
Good stuff. That's the main way to do
Okay.
it.
Nice one.
Great stuff.
Cheers, thanks.
Thank you very much. Mark Christopher and Kevin Watkins. Yeah. Staggered finish, side by side. Let's see who we get first. So Sven's first. Sven, a bit of a formation finish there with you guys. How are you getting on?
We're catching a lot of cars at the minute now. We had that Nova pull out in front of us and held us up a little bit. But I'm driving happy. It's my first rally. It's only my second stage, so it's just trying to keep cool at times. But when you're catching cars, it's a bit difficult sometimes. But yeah, no, a massive thank you to my sponsors for getting me here. It's been a massive effort to get the car ready and everything like that. So it's I'm just enjoying every single minute of it.
Well, it looks stunning as well. So well done. Great stuff. Sven and Harry. And the fantastic looking Mini. Car 83, Kevin Ablett. How are we, Kevin? How's things going?
It's going okay, thank you. Yeah, first time out in the new car.
Okay. There's a lot of that going on today with new cars and the Mini Challenge.
I think there probably is. Yeah, it's getting very.
But you're getting to grips with it.
I think so. Yeah, we had to adjust the seat a bit earlier, but that felt a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, well, a little bit of service to play with now, and then you can be back out again. Thank you very much. Well done.
This is the question.
So, here's the big question. Just watch you back there, Emma. Just stop these guys coming in. Sorry, we've got spectators trying to turn up as well. Sorry, Florence, to interrupt you like that. Who's winning? Is it you or Dad?
Well, it could be me. I'm not. No, maybe nearly.
Gotta be you, surely. Come on, let's have a bit of confidence. How's it going out there?
It was good. That stage felt quicker, but I had a bit of a. We think it's a fuel. Maybe needs some more fuel. Fuel starvation.
Right. Okay.
Logged down a couple of times, but it felt good.
Well, take a little bit out of your dad's car. That's the best way to do it. All right. Lovely stuff. Thank you, guys. Well done. Keep it going. We'll see you very soon.
We've got Dan doing some work now, look.
Car 76, Geraint Williams and Liam Jones struggling all the way back to service, please, Dan. Okay, so that is about it for our coverage for stage 2. Big thank you to Emma Morrison and Dan Poole for his physical assistance. He's still going down there, pushing the car back to service. So a big thank you to those guys for joining me, and they'll be around for the rest of the day as well. We're going to cut to the adverts now, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes' time, a little bit longer this time, so they can change all the stage furniture around. But enjoy a break, go get yourselves a cup of tea and a coffee, and we'll be back very soon for stage number 3 here at the Ultratech SMC stages. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the third stage of the 2024 Ultratech SMC stages here at Anglesey Race Circuit, Track Mon. This is your 9th and final round of the MGJ Engineering Circuit Rally Championship. We go into stage 3 with Michael Igoe and Will Atkins leading the way. 10-second lead over Malcolm Jones and Rhys Jones in the Darien. Great performance so far from those boys. Paul Murrow, Craig Simkiss, just shy of 30 seconds back then. And that's down to a 20-second deficit gained when they had a spin, hit a tyre that was in the middle of the road, and then had a spin and a stall and lost about 20 seconds, sorry, on stage 1. Tricky stage, stage 1 for everyone. Difficult start for all the crews. Biggest factor in biggest factor in the day so far has been overheating of tyres, though, and going out on too soft a tyre this morning, Emma. What do you think to that?
I think it was a bit of a hard decision for people. Everybody was assuming with the amount of wind we've got here that actually the circuit was going to be quite cold, but it's very grippy on Anglesey, and the air temperature's pretty high, so it's caught a lot of people out. They went for a softer choice, and the tyres just aren't holding up on the circuit when we're getting on to the second to the third lap round. They're really starting to wear. You could see when people were coming in off the first stage, they were heavily overheating the tyres.
Abrasion as well. The car's going off the circuit into the little section at the back. As you see, Michael Igoe, Will Atkins, big jump over the leap, and then a little lock up under brakes, trying hard. That's that hairpin bend we've just been talking about. It's very rough actually in that little section of stage. It's not been graded or regraded since last time, so yeah, difficult little bit of stage, that one to keep an eye on. We already heard a couple of crews having overshoots and possibly damaging the car there as well, so important to take your time and just watch what you're doing around that section. No such problems for Paul Murrow. Second car through for us. The wind has really dried the area out. You see the dust kicking up on that hairpin now as well. The amount of rain we had yesterday, you'd think it'd be still underwater, but yeah, it's dried out nicely. The circuit is playing into the hands of the two-wheel drives. Speaking of which, car number 3 leaping into view. Will Owen, Chloe Louise Thomas. Making their way around the back of the track, up by the media huts and circuit management buildings. Car number 6, James Garner and Jordan Joines. Ferociously powerful Darien. You can hear the engine. Ooh, having issues around the hairpin there. You can't quite see that on the camera, but yeah, issues for the Kieran Hankin just running wide on the hairpin. You can see there's a little bit of a delay on camera 2 coming through. Trying to find the grip in that Citroen there. Loose stuff at the top, catching him out a little bit. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of a delay. So we're bringing you one car twice at exactly the same time. We'll keep an eye on that and we'll see what we can do and stagger that a little bit so you don't see the same car twice. You don't go cross-eyed otherwise. But yeah, a little bit of a delay on all the cameras. Michael Igoe chasing down Peter Elkins in that Fiesta. Wanting to make his way past Peter as quickly as possible to maintain that lead that he has. A lead of almost 10 seconds. We mentioned Kieran Hankin earlier, who's currently lying 4th overall. Good performance from car 10 as well, Richard Owen Morgans and Robert Cargill in that brand new to them Rally 2 Fiesta. Billy Grew locked up and overshot the hairpin in the Evo there. You just saw in the bottom of the shot, and then taking the wide line around the cones through the tape and on his way. This stage layout this time round now is causing quite a few problems for a lot of people out there. We noticed spins and moments this morning, and it's continuing into stage 3 as well. Everyone just trying to go a bit too hard? End of the season, maybe?
It's difficult to say, isn't it? It's that hairpin is always quite tricky because you're fairly fast into it, and then as you can see there is a lot of dust and gravel on there. It just makes you understeer. If you've not scrubbed off enough speed, you understeer quite a lot, and there's nowhere to go, as you saw with Billy there. He's had to reverse back off to get round. It's this one, as far as I can remember, was just the same layout as first thing this morning, but in totally the opposite direction. So you'd expect them to know where they were going, and well, that's Michael and Will just coming into the stop line there, so they seem to have got round okay so far.
Well, a little bit of red mist towards the end there with James Gardner and Jordan Joines chasing them through that last section of stage. Paul really trying hard, actually. A lock-up after the jump, then flow over the jump, and then a little lock-up coming into the gravel as well, sideways off that. Lots of people trying very hard, we see. We'll keep an eye on these times coming through, and it'll give us a good indication as to what's happening out there on the stages. See the second of the Williams Auctions escorts flashing through the shot. As always, with these Circuit Rally Championship events, the stages are busy all the time. Marshals have to have eyes in the back of their heads when all these cars are around them. Difficult on the narrow stuff when you have cars in a line, but as they head out onto the circuit, nice and wide, and faster cars can then use their overtaking skills to get by. So Michael Igoe, one person with knowledge of overtaking cars from his GT days, setting a time of 7 minutes in stage 3. Paul Murrow, 7:07. Will Owen, a 7:23 in the escort. It'll be interesting to see how James Garner, who's appearing at the finish right now next to us, I can hear that popping and banging, flames out the back of the Darien. So we'll see what time he sets, and then we'll keep an eye out for car number 5, which I've lost. It's confused me. So no information so far with regards to car number 4, Thomas Cooper. We haven't heard anything back from Thomas yet on that one. We'll try and find out what happened to Thomas in the Fiesta. Disappeared after doing stage 1 this morning. But, another car. I'm just confused with that. That's why I'm hesitating. I've got car number 5 missing as well. Car number 5, the Darien, was setting some really quick times, and I'm sure he completed stage 2. But then there's no sign of him at all, so I'm not sure what's gone on there with... Yeah, Malcolm Jones seems to have disappeared. So yeah, some fantastic times this morning coming in from car 5 in the Darien. Malcolm Jones and Rhys Jones, but all of a sudden disappeared from our screens here. Not seen the car anywhere. Emma Morrison is going to send our roving reporter Dan Poole out into the service park to try and find out what's going on. And to bring coffees as well. Oh, you could try, can't we? Might as well try it while we're on. Richard Owen Morgans and Robert Cargill making it through the stage then. Just getting to grips with that new Rally 2 Fiesta. Car 18, Cliff Evans and Sean Cunniff. Going well in the Escort. Strong showing from Alistair Stables. Car number 13, that glorious Chevette. Setting a time of 7:30. Seven seconds back from the class leaders there. Will Owen and James Garner actually setting identical times through that stage, so it's all very close at the top of Class D. Just 7 seconds separating the two-wheel drive cars. And a slight overcooking from Craig Camshult there of the Escort. You just saw in the shot, back end stepping out on the loose. A couple of seconds lost, nothing too dramatic. Hutchinson, Clio making its way through the shots as well. Paul Gorge and Harriet Worth in the Mazda MX-5 going well. Said before it'd be a good event this weekend for the MX-5s. Nice dry conditions, plenty of fun to be had inside those little cars. It's car 21, the Blenkinsop Evo 5. Neil Jones and Alan Thomas, in the 2-litre Astra. Foresters Motor Club members, sponsored by Auto Spares Wales. We didn't catch up with them at the end of stage 2. Have to head back into service. But a lovely looking car anyway. Michael Bowl trying to catch Alistair Hutchinson in the similar Clio. Red rag to a ball, that. Will Onions in that stunning motorcraft Mark II Escort, dancing his way around the loose. I see Mark Jasper there trying to get to grips with that new car. Not sat on that side of the car before, hence the damage to the co-driver's side. He did admit the car was great, but the driver was terrible, I think he said, or atrocious was one of the words he used, something like that. It was yeah, quite damning of himself, really, to be fair. But you've got to learn somewhere. You've got to get used to the car at some point, so bringing it out this weekend. And first time sitting in the car was this morning. I'm yawning because I'm tired from yesterday. Trying not to get it on the microphone, that's what I'm trying to do. Everyone's looking at me as if like you just fell over or something. Why have you just stopped? Nice to see the bumper back on the Corsa. Came to the end of stage 2 with the front corner hanging down. Having an argument with a stack of tyres, but no such dramas now. Back on again, and we're all good. Chris Coombs just commenting, making sure I know it's Kieran Hankin, not Kieran. Thank you very much, Chris. I get this wrong all the time. And to be fair, I actually, I know it can look a bit dodgy, but I love people when they correct me, because at least it helps me then for the next time. So thank you. Appreciate that, Chris. I appreciate that, Dave Coombs. We're joking, Chris. Thank you. No, it's good, because you know, it's difficult when you have names. Yesterday, bear in mind, I had to have 4 or 5 Icelandic crews. You can only imagine how difficult that was when you're trying to cover the Welsh Championship, and there's 4 or 5 Icelandic crews out there. That kept me on my toes. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the information. Keep prodding me whenever I say anything wrong. I like that. It's good. I just keep seeing the spectator at the top of the hill in the distance on the cameras. They've got some good shots there, haven't they? Oh, that's the Nova just making the stage a little bit wider for everybody else. It's very kind. Car 37. I think, if I remember rightly, which I probably won't, so before I say anything, let's just confirm this. Yeah, Midrin Harries and Geraint Evans in car 37. They had a penalty issued to them for jumping the start on stage 1, so they'll be out to try and make amends for that. A minute penalty for those guys. Lauren Groves just wisely staying out of the way, letting Mark Jasper through. I don't know whether she just saw the faster car coming, or she'd seen what he'd done to the front end of the car and just made sure this little Citroen was nowhere near when he came by. Gave him plenty of room, so well done, Lauren. Some more times coming in then. Let's have a little look. We know Michael Igo, Will Atkins, Class F leaders, 7 seconds quicker than Paul Murrow, and Karen Hankin with a 7:26. Class D then, Will Owen and James Garner both setting a 7:23 in stage 3. Alistair Stables, their closest rival, 7 seconds back for that class. Class C, Richard Merriman continues to lead the way, set a time of 7:24 through stage 3, with Martin Davies in the Escort car 20, setting a time of 7:30 as well. Moving down the classes then, Billy Grew is the leader in Class E. He set a time of 7:46 through stage 3. Mark Blenkensop and Adam Blenkensop followed him through, 25 seconds slower in the orange Evo. Will Owens in the historic Class G, leading the way comfortably in that one, 7:46 through that stage. about all we've got through at the minute for classes. Plenty more cars on their way to the finish though. So we'll keep you updated as we go. We need to catch up with Guy and Florence, don't we, and see who's coming out on top on that one. Let's have a little look. Yeah, Guy is leading the battle of the butlers. He has, yeah. Let's have a little look and see what the overall times say. Okay. About a minute or so difference between the two. That's nothing. Just keep it on the road, Florence. It'll all come good. And the winner has to buy the tea anyway on the way home, don't they? Is that how it works normally?
I'm not sure how they arranged that one.
I think we arrange it for them.
I think Guy should buy tea.
Definitely, that's it then. Yeah. Winner buys tea tonight on the way home, guys.
I think Guy ought to let Florence drive the proper Mini, to be fair.
Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Because there is a proper Mini knocking about as well, isn't there?
There's a very nice proper Mini that Guy had here last November when Florence did her last outing here as a junior, only in November. She's only just stepped up, so she's doing all right.
Oh, she's doing very well. There's a big power difference between what she was driving before and what she's got now. These Minis, they look sort of like a little tame car, but they're not really, are they? They've got superchargers and all sorts on some of these cars, so there's a bit of go in these Minis, so it takes a bit of getting used to, but she's doing a sterling job at the minute, and the way things are going, there'll be tea as well on the way home, so that's a bonus. And a WRC Mini to drive as well, according to Emma.
Well, we've got it back, Florence.
Sorry, Guy, you're in for an expensive few weeks here by the sounds of it. We're,
the other one is, well, I think Billy may need to tell his uncle that maybe he should be allowed to drive the Skoda after this as well, because he is beating Marsh at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe we need to do that one as well for him.
We can do, can we be employed to do sort of like life-changing events for people, and we can look after people's, lives for them.
Like us to get you a drive on somebody's car, just message. We'll put it out there. We can't guarantee it, but we'll try for you.
Yeah, no problem. Have all the viewers on Facebook now just saying, "Oh, can I just drive in a?" Can't promise. If you need anything, don't message me. Don't message Special Stage. It's Emma Morrison you want. www.emma. She's got all the contacts that you need. Speak of the devil. Oh right. I bet that. Oh right. Oh, is it? That's lovely. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm not sure Michael really has agreed to this one yet, but he didn't say no. So.
Does he know about it, does he? Oh, well, let us know, Michael, when you're having it, and we'll pop down. We'll come and film it. No rain at Anglesey today. There isn't any rain at Anglesey today. There's not even a cloud at Anglesey today, believe it or not. That's new on me. Yeah, we've got stunning conditions here. The cloud is due to arrive later, but we're hoping, we have everything crossed, that by the time the clouds form and the rain starts to drift in, we will be done and dusted. It's due to change a little bit later on, but I'm hoping we'll be done by that point. So fingers crossed that we stay dry today, and we don't get wet like we did yesterday. So looking back at the action then, we've got car 53, the 206, making its way around that tight gravel hairpin. That's Mark and Hannah Thompson. setting some good times in that car as well, actually. Car 42, Josh Jones and Sam Weller. First time driving here at Anglesey for Josh. He's been here and done 2 laps in a passenger ride. But, a little bit different when you've got a steering wheel in front of you. Ant Jevons and Mags Kelly in that Fiesta out for some fun today. Have we got anyone above Paul Sheard there, Wayne, for Class B honours on that list? No. So Class B currently Paul Sheard, Colin Neil Stevens in car 35. They set a time of 7:57, so they're leading the way in Class B at the minute, with Kevin Davies and Sean Rowlands at 7:51. So Kevin taking some time there out of Paul. Mark Gallatley getting used to this new car. He's third in Class B as we speak. And Jack Edwards and Lucy Guthridge look like they're leading the way in Class A currently, with Midian Harries and Geraint Edwards second after having a jump start penalty applied. So whether that's something that they can contest or not, but we'll keep an eye on that one. No car 5 at the top of the list there, is there? It appeared. No. So, not sure what's going on. Ah, okay. So, a little idea of what's going on then. So, Malcolm Jones and Rhys Jones, car number 5, retired with gearbox issues, according to the retirement list. Geraint Williams, Liam Jones have retired. Matthew Rowland, David Lay have retired as well, it says. Although I thought I saw them through earlier. Tom Hind, David Mathewson have retired with a clutch slipping. Although they came through the last one as well, so we'll keep an eye out for those. Yeah, a few retirements so far. Bertie Morton and Mark Walker we saw on the back of a tow rope earlier on. So we know that they're not here, and Jack Ives and Lewis Baines, Class C runners, they're not continuing with brake failure. So some crews are not making it through stage 1. So we start to see some of the minis out on stage now. Great to see so many of them out and about. Lots of new cars for new drivers and new pairings this weekend. And then a proper mini. I don't know if you saw this mini on the stream earlier when we were doing the interviews. The little historic mini actually has got a wooden steering wheel in it as well. It's stunning, the dash and everything. It's all period. Car 57. It's the real deal, that car. It's lovely to see inside. Going really nicely as well. James Larmony and Rich Jones. Have I seen James Larmony out in a modern mini as well? I'm sure I've seen the name Larmony on a BMW mini at some point. I think I've seen him on the gravel. What a beautiful historic spec mini anyway out on the stages. another look in that car when we come to do the interviews later on as well. An idea of just what it's like inside that little car. Fiesta Proto. A huge leap over the jump there for car 64. It's the little Nova of Richard Perry and Julia Perry. I'm not caught up with those guys yet today, but we will speak to them, no doubt, at some point. Nice to see the sun glinting off the sea in the background, isn't it? Normally you can't see the sea. It's the second of the Hutchinson Clios making their way out of shot there. Andrew and Joe Hutchinson, car 60. And the big bus, Volvo, out having some fun today. David Smith and Alan Edwards trying to steer the ship around the stages. Producer Wayne is an expert at steering Volvos around rally stages. I'm sure if you look hard enough online you'll find plenty of video of him stuck in them as well. I was talking with cameraman Sam yesterday, who's producer Wayne's son. We were talking about the time he got stuck in the Volvo in Sweet Lamb. That was mentioned as well. But yeah, it was the muddy puddle where you got the four-wheel drive Volvo stuck with gravel tyres. Not embarrassing at all. Anyway, sorry to bring that up. So car 73. Issues for car 73 earlier. Finding it difficult to keep the tyres cool. Actually, the tyres went off very quick on that Mini, and the brakes, they lost the brakes as well. It's Owen Cool and Matt Walk. I think they overshot the chicane as well, didn't they? Got stuck on the grass for a short while. Just out of shot here. Onto the grass, and then we're stuck there for 10 seconds or so trying to get off. Okay, so Richard Perry and Julie. Battle in their Vauxhall Nova. Jack Edwards and Lucy Guttridge are now down to second, with Owen Hughes and Chris Phillips in the Micra third. Just ahead of James Larmony, actually 6 seconds ahead of James Larmony in that beautiful little Mini. Car 68, Nigel Scudamore and Brian Whale in that Civic. They've been hounded by the little Mini. Well, they would say the little Mini, the big Mini, car 78. John Clayton and Christian Brown managing to put a move on that Civic. Next up, car 71, the Fiesta Proto. Leaping into view, Bradley, Anthony Carroll and James Gosling. Plenty of power and grip in that Fiesta. Car 72. It's another one of the minis. That's Jack Birch and Mike Jode. Jack making the step up from the juniors, saying that the difference in power is quite a big thing. It's there's a competitor scrambling his way towards us somewhere. Is he lost? Oh, is it the Astra? Ah, I didn't see. Okay, missed that bit then. It's a shame. Neil Jones and Alan Thomas, car 23, Mark II Vauxhall Astra, not making it to the end of stage 3 then. Nice looking car, that little Civic, you know. Something a bit different, a bit like the MR2 actually. Don't see them on the stages very often. It's the newer shape Civics that we tend to see. Micra, using the extra space that was created earlier on the hairpin. Jake Smith and Robbie Sanford, another car to receive a 1-minute penalty for jumping the start. And, Class D then, car 56. Car 78, using that handbrake to rotate the back end of the car around the hairpin. John Clayton and Christian Brown. Nicely done. Everyone seems to be just calming down a little bit now. It was a bit fraught this morning, wasn't it? The Volvo has made it to the end of the stage. Yeah, it was a little bit fraught this morning, wasn't it? But everyone just seems to be sort of gathering themselves a little bit and just getting used to conditions a little bit more now, and yeah, just calming down in general, I think. What do you think, Emma? What are you thinking?
As you're saying that, I've just seen the Mini go off onto the grass there, having a bit of a problem. So I think you've just jinxed everybody again.
Yeah, brilliant. Perfect timing. Thank you very much. Is that the Jack Birch Mini? Can't quite see. Keep an eye. It was the blue Mini. Jack Birch was in a blue Mini. Mark Turner and Bob Wiggins then off on the grass. I don't know whether they're getting going again. Couldn't see there. Let's keep an eye on it. They're back out again, bouncing around the hairpin after the jump there. Was another of the minis. I think it was 52. 82. 52, it was 52, I thought it was. John Day and Will Brown took a maximum on stage 2. So looking to make amends for that. They're trying hard by the looks of things. Car 80, that's Wesley Guildford and Andrew Millington.
It always takes a couple of stages for a lot of people, especially a lot of these mini competitors. This is the first round on tarmac that they've done, only their second round of this championship. So I think a lot of them are still getting used to the cars, got to get used to the surface change as well and how they're going to handle here. It can take a few miles to get your head around what to do with them, really.
It's good to have you here with us, actually, Emma. I've got to ask you a question now about the stages. Don't worry, it's nothing too bad. So we don't tend to see too many of artificial like sort of obstacles on the rallies. We tend to have all natural stuff. But here at Anglesey, they've got a jump that has been made specifically for the events up here at the top end of the circuit. We obviously cover it quite a lot because it's quite a good place to go and watch the cars flying through the air. What are your views on it? It's a very abrupt, almost like a Toblerone-shaped piece of concrete, isn't it? So there's quite a lip on the crest. Is it, depending on which way you're running, do you find it you're better taking off quicker or trying to land the car flat, or do you just let John drive it and just as fast as you can through and see how you get on?
Well, to be fair, it's taken us a little bit of time to get John to actually take it flat, and I think if you look at the coverage from March when we were here, we definitely did take it flat at one point and narrowly got round the hairpin afterwards. Wayne's nodding his head, you can remember that one. There was some screeching of tyres and smoke, a bit like we've seen this morning. It's quite a steep jump. It's got quite a lip on it. It's being able to keep that car balanced, because the bigger cars like the Fiestas and a lot of the cars we're seeing here are so front heavy. You've got to keep the power on when you come over the jump to keep the front up, to then stop it nose diving in.
It's a really heavy landing.
And where do you practice it?
It's a
You can't
not really.
This.
Not legally, no.
No. And it's not that easy to build a ramp in your back garden.
No. It's difficult because you're just saying there about keeping the power on. You're obviously, the second you land, you need to be hard on the brakes for the hairpin after it. So it's difficult to keep the power on over the crest, but then also be stopping for that hairpin afterwards. And we've seen today a couple of the cars running wide over the grass on the outside as well.
Yeah, it's having the confidence as well. And there's a bit of a distance between the jump and having to turn this time, which isn't too bad. Previously, they've turned earlier, and that is extremely difficult because literally you're landing and trying to get it round the corner while it's still in the air at times. As we've just seen Florence come round there very nicely.
Down the hill or up the hill, does it make any difference to you?
I think coming up the hill the way they're coming now does feel like you take off more. You've got a longer run into it. So
it's a quick run into it, isn't it?
Up. Going the other way, you're just coming off the corner and you've not really got that much speed on. Yeah, this way definitely seems to feel more of a jump. Well, from my point of view. I can't see it very often though. The way I sit in the Fiesta, I'm so low. I don't see a lot unless we're nosediving. And then I notice.
Then you'll notice, yeah. So from your point of view as a co-driver then, obviously from like balance point of views in the car, the co-driver naturally sits lower down in the car. You can't, like you say, quite see exactly everything that's going on. I spoke to Jonathan Jackson actually the other day, and he was telling me in this new Yaris, he can't see anything. His view is literally just the sky. He has no idea. So how do you know where you are on a circuit, or how do you know where you are on a stage to be able to tell your driver exactly what's coming up next? If you can't see properly out that window, how does that work? Is that all to do with feeling the car? I know that if you go around a quicker bend, you'll know it's a quicker bend, so you probably know where you are in the maps or on the notes. Circuits may be a little bit easier. You've been around them before, but obviously you do the stage stuff as well. How do you know exactly where you are in the stage when you have that situation?
I mean, yeah, circuits are easier. You can feel the car is turning around a corner, so if you know you're going around a long left-hander, you know roughly where you are on the circuit. On the notes, it's again, I think Nicky Grist explained it very well the other day in the Motorsport UK Revolution magazine. There's quite a big article in there about co-driving, and they talk about being able to feel the car through your bottom. And it's a case of when you're on the notes, you know roughly where you are, and you know the timing for where the car's going to accelerate between corners, so you know where you should be. But it's feeling that car, and you can feel the bumps, you can feel the car moving on the corners, and that's how you know, because you can't see. I'm not the tallest of co-drivers, and in these modern cars you're way down. I can't see over the dash most of the time, so I just have to feel when we go through one corner to know when I've got to call the next corner each time. It's learning, it's practice, you get there.
Fantastic bit of insight into what it's like to sit inside one of these incredible machines. So that is it for our morning stream. You have just seen the last of the competitors make their way through stage 3. And that is us done for the time being. We will be back, however, this afternoon for stages 6, 7 and 8 of the Ultratech SMC stages here at Anglesey Circuit, part of the MGJ Circuit Rally Championship, the final round in fact. So join us at around about 2:15 for all the action from this afternoon stages, where we'll be catching up with some of the drivers again as they make their way through the afternoon's runnings. A big thank you to Emma Morrison, who will be sticking around with us, and we'll try and get Dan on the microphone afterwards as well, so he better get his act together and get ready for that. We will be back very shortly, so thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you all this afternoon. Go and have a nice Sunday dinner. All the best, guys. Thank you.